What's up, guys? Thanks for joining us again for another episode of ARK Survival Evolved, playing on our Eternal Isles modded server. So, I did a little test of a theory to see if it would work, and it actually does work. So we're going to do that today. And reason we're going to do it is because we want to tame one of them crystal drakes or dragons or wyverns. I think it's a wyvern. Crystal wyverns. We went ahead and we made some of these EA small modular boxes, and the small one it holds up to 50 things, but you can do all kinds of cool things with these. So you can label them, number one. You can stack them on top of each other, or they connect right next to each other, so it makes them very aesthetically pleasing. There's also a large and a medium size. So your medium size has 100 slots. The large has 150. And again, like I said, it's just very nice, very cool, very neat storage options. You can change the font color. So right now we have it as white. You can change it to whatever you want based off of the sliding scale here. You can make it larger. You can make it smaller, the font size. And then you just type in your label right there. So, yeah, I like them a lot. I do like the way these look just for aesthetics. They have their purpose. But again, this is just a 90 slot. Not that bad. Nothing great. The medium one is probably about the size of these two, which would make sense being that it's a 100 slot. And the large one is probably all three of these combined will be the length of a large, and all of them stack upon each other. So you could put a large down, stack a small on top of it, connect a small to the side. You could put a medium on top, vice versa. So very neat, very organized storage options, and yeah, I like it a lot. So I was doing a little inventory cleanup, getting rid of some of this stuff that we collected, but I killed excuse me, I killed that low level wyvern, crystal wyvern that was out there, and I got the Primal Crystals. So that is what it prefers. It'd be like kibble for taming one of those things, and so we'll use one of those. But I also want to show you my idea and what I wanted to try. I think we'll hold on to arrows for now, just cause. So, first thing we need to do though is scout out and find ourselves a good, oh, we need some water, a good crystal wyvern to tame, because the level 80 had 4K health, so those are part of the ISO Crystal Isles map itself as a native beast or dinosaur or whatever you want to call it. But they're native to the map. They're not part of Eternal. So Eternal has some dinosaurs that are really OP, are really nice, powerful. The Crystal Isles is the Crystal Wyverns on the Crystal Isles map. They're actually designed to be mixed in and more comparable to vanilla-ish. So if you're running this without any dinosaur mod and you're just running basically vanilla dinosaurs, it would those crystal wyverns would be a really nice early game mount. Being that they're a passive tame, you don't have to knock them out, and you don't have to trap them to tame them or anything like that. So they're really good for early game stuff. Let me make me a canteen or something, or maybe a water jar. I don't know, but can I? No, I need electronics and stuff for canteen. What about a jar? Water jar. Can I make that? Did I learn that? Water skin, water well, water jar. Yeah, I did. Okay. So it's crystals, cementing paste, and hide. Oh yeah, I could do it in my inventory. I'm gonna go ahead and make up one of these real fast. Especially since we are using water and food. Oh, wrong side. think. Yeah. No, it was right side. Since we're using water and food when we use our rocket poops to fly through the air. So we still haven't tamed any other type of flyer yet. So this would be a good beginning flyer, I guess. Especially, it'd be comparable if you're starting off in vanilla. They are all around this blue area, blue crystal area. So we just got to find a decent level one. And once we find one, I can show you what I want to do as far as taming one. And how easy I think it would be using this method. So let me search for one, and then once I find one that's a good level, I'll come back and then we'll commence with the taming. So I'll BRBs. So I've seemed to have found a few options here. That's a level 60. This is a level 80, but we have this guy's a 340 and we have that one's a 380. And I think that's what we're going to go with. Now, normally you would walk up to this thing with your crystals on your hotbar and you would squirt some crystals in his butt. Come on. Ah! I don't know if this is going to work or not. We're trying it though. I'm trying to get on his back. But normally you would squirt crystals in his butt. You know, just like this. Walk up to it. Pure crystal. Feed. So the pure crystal is the best thing outside of a primal crystal. Oh, wait. No, wrong one. I don't want you. Alright. So what I want to do is just kind of stay on him. Because I have to wait till he's hungry again. And as you can see, he just keeps flying around. And if you're not, you know... Oh. This actually worked out pretty good. So let's see if we can poop up. Oh, I don't have any poop for me. 7. Let's poop up a little bit here. Oh, I missed. Oops. Well, he's trapped in the trees, which is good. So normally he's going to fly around, and he's going to, you know, be a pain in the butt. But if we can get him at one crystal, give him 25%. So if you don't have a pure crystal and you have the lower ones, this could take a minute. And our tame times actually turned up pretty well on here as well. So, oh, I'm stuck to that. So we're actually, like I said, this is not going to take me nearly as long as it would if you were playing just regular vanilla or whatever. But you could, if you had access to grapples, grapple onto this thing. 'Cause this is what he does. He just flies around. And you can't feed him again until he's hungry. And if he's flying around while he's hungry, you can't feed him. So what you have to kind of do is, in my opinion, is figure out a way to keep yourself attached to this thing. And then now, as long as I'm with him, if he gets hungry while he's in the air, I can feed him. And it won't be an issue. Now, the one I tested this on, I was able to get on his back. And when I got on his back, I just, like, rode his back. You know, it wasn't any issue whatsoever. So, let me see if I can ride. It's still working. It's just, we're not on his back, so it's looking a little pain in the butt. But this is what he would do. He would just fly around, and it's not that he's aggroed, it's just he's going to fly around. There we go. Now I'm on his back. And that's what I wanted to do. So we have to play the hunger waiting game. So as you can see, he's still waiting till hungry. And we're just waiting. And waiting. And waiting. And if he starts flying around a lot, he can actually cover large distances. And it'd be hard for you to keep track of where he's at. Now, I don't know exactly where we're at when we started this. But we're not in the same spot. And so, like I said, this could be a pain taming these guys. Just because they like to walk around and fly around or whatever. And this would be the easiest way, in my opinion, to try to tame one of these. Now I have a Prime Crystal queued up on my hotbar, so I'm hoping with our tames turned up and whatnot, that once this guy's hungry again, or girl, once this girl's hungry again, I'll be able to feed it just one time and tame out. So that's what we're waiting on. But this takes a long while for these things to get hungry. So again, if you're doing this early game, try to get a flyer. This can be a pain in the butt, especially if you're just trying to tame a good level one. Now, if you wanted a lower level, I probably could have almost tamed out a lower level one with that pure crystal. But these higher level ones, I think those copies or whatever it is down there want me. Dallas. I don't know. But we're cool right now. And you can't get the prime. I haven't found the primal crystals unless I've killed one of these crystal wyverns. Because once you kill it, you can harvest it with a pickaxe and you get the prime crystals. So that's how I got them. If you didn't have anything to kill one of these early game, you'd have to be going with the faceted, the rough, or the pure crystals, or refined crystals that you find when you're harvesting the colored crystals in this area. But this way, I'm able to stay with him. He's still not hungry. I'm going to go ahead and let him get hungry, or her get hungry again. And then when that happens, we'll come back and we'll see. And I'm curious as to how much longer we're going to have to wait. But yeah, I'll come back when that happens. So I'll BRBs. So, we died. I don't know why we died, but I'm assuming it was a glitch thing. We were on its back, doing perfectly fine. And then, it wound up bouncing us around like it's been doing while it's flying. And, yeah, while we're on its back, all of a sudden it just said, oh, you're dead. So, it was a glitch thing. So maybe grappling is not going to be the best way. But it's been 6 minutes since I told you guys I was going to come back. See, there's our death marker over there. But it's been 6 minutes since we said we would come back and let it tame, let it do its thing, and then we come back to it, and it still is not hungry. So imagine doing this without increased timers, without any way to, I don't know, make him tame quicker, and doing it with not pure crystals, but the basic crystals. And this could take a minute. I mean, like I said, it's an early tame, it's a passive tame, it's designed, I believe, so you can get it as a good starter flyer. But man, it is such a pain in the butt to tame this thing, because this is what you're stuck with doing, just keeping track of it as it flies around, waiting for it to get hungry again, hoping that it gets hungry again soon, and that when it does get hungry, that you're able to get to it with it on the ground. But we're going to continue to wait. We're going to continue to let it get hungry. It's at 12.3k food out of 13, so in about 8 minutes it has gone down, I guess, 0.7. So I'm hoping once it gets to 12 it'll be hungry again and it'll let us feed it a crystal. But once that happens, we'll come back. We're gonna go AFK again. I guess we're just gonna wait, do it the way that is annoying, and just be on the ground. But yeah, we're just gonna wait. So I'll be back once it's ready. We are finally ready to tame this guy, I think. What I wound up doing, and this actually probably will be a better tactic, make some dinosaur gateways. And then he flew over here and he got stuck on this tree, and while he was stuck on the tree, I put one in front of him, behind him, and then I just started boxing it in to where he is now trapped, or she is now trapped, so she cannot get away. But it took over 20 minutes between feedings in order to get this thing to get hungry again. 20 minutes. So that is a pain in the butt. So one Primal Crystal was enough. Let's go ahead and do passive. And we need to get you to land. So we can go ahead and pick up our things that we have here. There we go. But yeah, make some dinosaur gateways, I'm thinking, and just trap it, and that will work better. So there is no saddle. Speed isn't bad at all on this. This is just regular flight, considering. I don't think you can pump movement speed, or you might be able to. So sprinting, not too shabby. I don't expect damage to be that great. Let's look at the stats though. So it was a 380. It tamed out at a 569. 15k health. Okay. 920 weight. 699 on melee. 100% movement speed. And we can pump movement speed. Okay. That's cool. You used to not be able to pump movement speed on these things, but it's been a while since I played on Crystal Isles map. 314 damage. While not crazy bad, it's not crazy good. But for a vanilla server, it would be great. It would be perfect. Where's your health at? Ooh, it does have a breath weapon. So left click, right click. C is that. X is that. Nothing special. Why isn't my little spyglass thing working? There we go. No, he's at. Oh, it's my Wyvern. Never mind. 13.4. Okay. Let's do this guy here. So 104 on the breath weapon. Is it doing anything? No, so far, no. It's just a tick. So it's almost like a fire. That's all it is. Go ahead and kill this thing. And we're going to see how movement speed pumps. There we go. We'll see if movement speed pumps well or not. Because that's what I would use this thing for early game. For me, would be a good scouter. Let's see. Movement speed, 1%. Yeah. So it's not going to pump that well. We could probably pump a bunch of points into it, but let's see. Weight pumps pretty well. About 30 points per tick. Health. Actually, health pumps really well. That was 3k. Okay. Melee pumps really well. That's about 70 points? Yeah, 70 points. Let's get ourselves a 20k health. And let's see what we're doing now. Do your little dance. There you go, Mr. Happy. 400. We could probably get some damage done with this. We have to get some levels, but we could probably get our damage up to about a K or so if we pump enough melee into it. All right, that's not bad. I'm not upset with that at all. Okay. Let's yeah, let's keep killing stuff. The movement speed is really good considering. I don't remember them being this well. Moving this fast as far as I mean, it's not a sprinter. I mean, it's not gonna blow your socks off, but this is a sprint. So we're covering a good bit of the map on our sprint. I'm happy with that. If you want to see what it's like, oh, hey, come back here. Aerial battles. Aerial battles are a thing. We can't fly backwards. Ooh, we don't want to get ticked. Let's fly out this way. Let's see if we can do it. Ooh, that looks like an aberration thing down there, a charging station. I don't. It takes such a wide turn. I don't think I'm going to be able to turn around on this thing. There we go. Maybe now. I missed. So this might not be a battle that we could do. Stop. I'm trying to zoom in. Yeah. This might be a frivolous battle to try to attempt here because we can't get in for a kill. Even we hit it a couple times, but I wonder if the breaths even work on them. Considering I need more speed to be able to get away from it and then do a Yui, but since the turning radius is blah, it yeah, turning radius is, it doesn't turn on a dime. It turns like a wyvern does. Is the best way to describe it. It turns like a wyvern. Wouldn't you think? That's kind of odd, being that it's a wyvern. Oh, here we go. Did we get a bite on it? I don't think we did. I want to kill this thing. I don't think our breath weapons are hitting each other. Because I definitely ran into his and he ran into mine. Stam is almost done. We're going to have to land here soon. But the simple fact that you can get this early game, doesn't require a saddle to ride. It seems to do pretty decent damage for a more vanilla-ish type dino. So that's all perks, pluses. Yeah, he's trying to hit us with his breath attack, but oh, he hit us. How about you land, homie? Take it to the ground. Our stam is taking forever to regen. I'm hoping to get some stamina back so I can get back in the air. But yeah, early game mount, easy. I say passive tame. It's easier than if you were trying to fight or tame a regular Drake that's going to attack you. Missed it again. Movement speed is okay for early game, and it does okay damage. So all in all, really not a bad mount for beginners, or if you're playing vanilla or not heavily modded dinos on your map. Come on, I just want it. Aerial battles with another Drake though are a pain. I just gotta hit him probably like one more time and he's gonna die. The good news is the breath weapon doesn't seem to do anything. That's the good news. Come on, I want to kill this guy. Oh, we hit him. He's got to be so close. There he goes. Man. Turning radius, though, is regular wyvern turning radius. So, if I'd have harvested that with a pickaxe, I would have got the Primal Crystals just now. But I didn't, because I wasn't thinking about it. So, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. This isn't a bad mount. Definitely a good beginner mount. So hopefully you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, don't forget, smash the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. Feel free to share the video as you see fit. And as always, we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.